failed with major repairs. Technical repair report for bidding. Restoration with permit by a fully licensed vendor. Engineer oversight. 3 site visits. Certification with owner liability in lieu of a load test. Load test still may be required by the AHJ.
This is Fire Escape Engineers, Inspector Cunha. So, as you can see, still got original hardware. As I'm coming down, they replaced a couple of hex bolts. It's because they broke. All this is original hardware. As you can see, as I'm going down. In need of a paint job. Looks like it hasn't had a paint job in 15 to 25 years. A lot of rust jacking, as you can see right there. That's a good 1/4 inch. Same thing here. Good 8 already. Starting already bending the metal out, as you can see. And as I'm coming down, first platform, here's the rust jacket on this one. Quite a bit of holes, and in between already opening, spreading the steel. Getting to be about a 1/4 inch on this one. This one they welded up the top, as you can see. It's not the proper way, but they got bolts here, but the original square head bolts got to be, I'd say, anywhere from 50 to 100 years old. And as you can see on some of these threads, really 1/2 inch of rust jacket in here. And look at it bending the steel, as you can see right here, real bad on all these threads coming down. All original hardware, as you can see, coming down. Still all original hardware on this, all square hex bolts. Rust jacking real bad, as you can see. My finger can fit in it. The top here on this one, they welded. And there's the rust jacking here, good 1/4 inch. And you got some cement cracking from freezing water, tear dropping, and you got some cement spalling right on that one over there. And as you can see, the rust jacket on these threads right there. And as I'm going down, you'll see on all these threads, quite a bit of rust jacking. On this side, a lot more, good 1/2 inch of rust jacketing. As you can see, this one has got a good 1/2 inch, easy, already pushed out. This one is already rotting out through the clip, as you can see it right there. Same thing with this one right here. And the really rust jacket on these, the railings, on the threads right here. A lot of rust jacketing. This thing hasn't seen a paint job a long time. As you can see, this one here is almost 3/4 of an inch spread out. That one's a good 1/4 inch. This one's a 1/2 inch right here. Another 1/2 inch spalding right here. As you can see, this one right here is being all split right open. And all original hardware. As you can see. All down. All rust jacketing down here. Right in between here. And they welded it. Same thing here. And as you can see, this one, a lot of rust jacking in there, as you can see. But they replaced some hex bolts on this. Got some square heads and hex. I guess the thread was pulling out too much already. Popped the other bolt and they put a longer one in. But they didn't clean the rust or nothing. And here it is. Look at this rust jacket. This is bad. Okay, as I'm coming down, as you can see, the rust jacketing on this railing. All the original hardware. The rust jacking here is a 1/2 inch to 3/4 of an inch. Over here it's got rust in the connection, but they welded it. Over here is all the rust jacking over a 1/2 inch. All original hardware. paint is flaking off real bad. You can see all the debris here on the threads. Rust jacketing really bad. As you can see coming down these stairs. And right here. As you can see right there, look at that. I haven't seen a paint job in a long time. A lot of rust jacketing, real bad, but they welded the top and they didn't clean the inside of it, you know? I don't get it. There's a lot of rust jacketing, as you can see. Look at this. Look at this. It's like a deposit for rust jacket in here, a bank. It's getting here. All original hardware. Hasn't seen paint in a long time. All original hardware, as you can see right there. Coming all through. All the rust jacketing, as you can see. Right there. Threads ain't seen paint. They did a little bit of cement work over there in the corner, some here, but they just touched it up. As you can see, this thing's in dire strait of a real bad paint job. And out of the major repairs. As you can see, as I'm showing it here, all original hardware and rusting. This railing has been joined together with a piece, see? One piece here, sandwiched to extend it. And as you come all the way to the end, right over here, you see the rail is getting, and this one here is getting rust jacket in here. This is the clippers, alright, some cement work. The railing, lower brackets getting holes in it, rotting out. Still, as I'm coming down, all original hardware. Only one or two bolts where things are broken and they've repaired them. And as you can see, the plate there is all completely rotted out. Bolts are not completely tight, but they're in there. It's a few new ones they replaced. Two. See the cement crack in there on the wall? All original hardware here. All original hardware here. Rust jacketing. Rust jacketing. Rust jacketing coming on the thread. It starts from 1/4 to 1/2 to almost 3/4. And this one is getting completely open. This one's the worst one. Look at this. And this is the rust jacket on this side. Look at that side, folks. Look at this. You see the spaces on there? My finger can fit in there. This is real bad. The bolts you can still see pretty good, but the rust jacket and the rust is still there. Look at that, just knocked out a piece. Completely. All of this is almost 3/4 of an inch rust jacket. Over 1/2 an inch easy. Same thing with this one. They welded the railing bar. You can see it right there. See? All the rust jacket on those. Look. Look at that. See them all? I'm just trying to hold on to the camera carefully because these threads are pretty steep. And as you're coming down, you can see the rust jacket on these things. You can see daylight through some of them. See the rust jacket there? You see the daylight like I'm telling you? It's coming down. See it? and it's been welded. The rust jacket on this. All original hardware. All original hardware, as you can see. The bottom railing's pitting pretty good. All the rust jacket in here. But look at this one right here. As you see, as I'm going down the cantilever, I'll take a better picture. You see all the rotted steel right here. One of the bars is gone. The railing is tucked into this one, but welded because it rotted out from here already. And it's starting to rot out here, here, all through here, all across. Rust jacketing really bad. Weld marks, rust jacketing over 1/2 inch. All original hardware. They only replaced some of the bolts that the bolts are broken. As you can see, the rust jacketing as it goes up, see? Quite a bit. And all the clips on this grating here is all gone. See? Clips are gone. Mushrooms. They're all completely rotted on this one. The upper ones are a little better, but these, forget it. As you can see, they did some cement work, but I guess they didn't stop it, but it's secured, it's tight. This has got to be backed up with a bolt. As you can see, some rust jacketing and cement freezing. All original hardware. Some rust jacket, but getting there. Okay, as I'm going down, I get to see the stairs now. You can see the railing behind the railing there. And you can see it on this side. And you can see where I was telling you on the bottom railing bar right there. See, completely. Completely junk. And rust jacket in there too. Okay, as I'm turning around, see the grating on this. This is getting to be pretty bad. See the rust jacket in. Look at that. And this is on the cantilever. Look at this. Right there. Right there. Right there. Right there. And this is the weight box. Right there. As you can see it right behind. And look at the rust jacket on this. And this. And look at the back of that side. Look at the rust jacket in here. And on the back side. We got a lot of rust jacket in here. As you can see. As I'm coming down the cantilever. You see the threads on the cantilever. Rust jacket in pretty bad, as you can see. Still original hardware, but they replaced the hex bolt because the thing broke off. And this, look at all the rust on that. And that too, original bolts here. Rivet here. Rivet here. Just on the cantilever you can see all the rust jacket in here. Look at that. Look at these. And you can see the rust jacket in there coming down here on the railing, here on the bar. Here's they welded an extension where they should have had a gusset. Here's a bolt that they replaced on the thread because it's already a hex bolt. And they welded 2 bottom stairs and put no bolts. They welded them completely, all the way around, as you can see. And they welded that extension, and it does not have a gusset in between. They got one bolt there they replaced, and you got all the rust jacketing right there on the rail and pivot, and on the bottom thread, as you can see. Here's the cantilever. And now I'm going to lift it up. It goes up pretty easy, but it got a lot of obstruction in the way here because of the construction. But it seems to come down easy. It holds right there. And it goes up pretty easy, and it's going up, so it's a little back heavy, just a little, and the cantilever arm release mechanism is broken. It's not even, only a little piece that's there. As you can see, you see the bar up the top right there, and you see the pivot right there where the bar don't come down and lock it. So there's no cantilever lock on this at all, as you can see. And this is the bottom of the stretch. You see all the rust jacketed in between, and all the rust jacketed on the weight box. I'll weld it. This is Fire Escape Engineers signing off.
Load test still may be required by the AHJ. Failed with major repairs. Technical repair report forbidding. Restoration with permit by a fully licensed vendor. Engineer oversight. 3 site visits. Certification with owner liability in lieu of a load test. Fire escape issues. Photos represent what the violations are, not where they are or how many exist. Pass-fail inspection, not technical repair report.